Davey is going to come home after Ange leaves for the capital, London.
He's coming home. He's coming home. Moyes is coming home. But he'll not be bringing any trophies home because he absolutely sucks. Welcome back, guys.
You say that, mate. He's in a Conference League final.
No, I was kidding. No, I like David Moyes. He's alright.
Do you? You like him? You know what? We'll like him that much. You'll get a Conference League final review. How about that?
Aye, anyway, guys, welcome back to Fog Fit, but I actually retract that. I don't like him enough to review the Europa Conference League. I don't think the Europa Conference League was designed for teams like West Ham. It's really not.
No.
Right?
It really ain't. Like, I don't know why they're actually...
I think that I think there should be a cut-off with the Europa Conference League where, like, I don't know, maybe the top 6 leagues in the world shouldn't be allowed to enter it.
But I get that. I see where you're coming from, but does that not just make it even fucking worse? It does.
I mean,
you're winning a European trophy when none of the top 6 leagues are in it.
No, I mean, I get what you... I get that. I totally get that. However, I think the Europa Conference League will just be dominated by... Well, we'll see what the winners look like. I think in 10 years' time, it's just going to be winners for the top leagues.
Well, I mean, that's no real surprise, like, but...
No, but I thought the whole point was that they were trying to get, like, a conference... It's in the name, a conference league, to try and help the smaller nations, to try and help the smaller teams. But realistically, it's like... Well, I mean... What chance do the smaller teams have, right? Because you can laugh here, but West Ham are... You know, playing West Ham is no much different from playing an English team in the Champions League. All the English teams have so much money that...
I voiced this opinion. I said last year West Ham getting to the Europa League semi-finals was not a big deal. People making out that them and Rangers were done.
No, I'm not saying it's not a big deal for West Ham, but it's a big deal for the small clubs that come up against West Ham.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. But for I think West Ham getting the semi-finals of Europa League is about right. But they were making it that, holy fuck, man, this team has done this.
See with the money that the English football get, any English team in Europa League or Europa Conference League should be aiming to win it. 100%.
Yep, and that's the bottom line.
The aim should be to win it.
But the problem is with Davy Moyes, he's not going to have all that English money to spend. He's going to have to spend those Scottish notes with a Forth Rail Bridge on it.
Aye, because if Ange Postecoglou, and at this point it's not even a big if because it looks like it's a done deal in my opinion, I will be shocked if Ange Postecoglou stays at Celtic at this rate. I mean, he could have just come out and says, don't worry, no, I can't do it.
Well, you know, mate, I was going to take a Tottenham job, but, you know, the scran up here is better.
Yeah.
And I like my food, mate.
That's all he had to do, you know. He could have come out and said, I'm not going anywhere. The fact that he hasn't come out and said that means that he is seriously contemplating an offer. So, we'll see.
Yeah, of course.
Gerrard appeared to leave Rangers pretty abruptly. I think the same thing could happen for Ange. The only thing I would say for Ange is that I think he's locked into it where it's better timing.
No, but you know why, Ange, right? This is another reason why I think Ange's going to go to Tottenham, right? Because see, with Tottenham, they see Ange as a good option, but also the cheap option, right? That's a crucial thing, because we know Tottenham, Daniel Levy, well, I mean, if you literally look at any, like, Tottenham YouTuber, they buried the spending that Tottenham have done. I actually don't think Tottenham have been that cheap in the market, if I'm being honest, but
I just think the club's cursed.
I think the club's just got a losing
They had Conte and Mourinho and they still fucking messed up. I mean,
the Scottish version of the Hibs. No, the Scottish gave it away. The Scottish version of Tottenham are mere Hibs.
Aye.
And I think Tottenham are just...
Apart from the massive fucking stadium and all the money and... I mean, a midget in charge, and apart from all that stuff.
I know, but see, does Tottenham have Arthur Seat as its background? His back set?
Probably not, no.
I mean, probably not, mate. Well, unless Tottenham are stationed in Edinburgh, I don't think they will.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point.
Sunshine and Leafs better than blowing bubbles. Fucking come on home, Davy Moyes.
Come on home,
drag Celtic down to your level, which is sitting in the Manchester United office with the meme.
Hold on, he's going to Celtic. He wants to go to Celtic, mate, not Hibernian. What are you talking about? Sunshine? You're not about Sunshine and Leaf.
Because we're talking about Hibs. I'm just saying Hibs are better. Hibs are, you know, we're going off track. Well, let's just get to the point that.
I want to go back to your point about Ange Postecoglou going to Spurs and how it's a good idea because it's a cheap option. That just means it's easier for Spurs to get rid of him if he fails, if he underperforms, and like his first couple of games.
Yeah, no, but let's be real, right? Spurs
Can
Spurs could go get Enrique or Potter if they really wanted to. I think they could do that.
Can I just say, like, why is everyone... Why has Potter got such a high regard? Like, I've seen certain Celtic fans say that they would like Potter to be the one to replace Ange, but it's not realistic. I mean, what's this Potter guy done? Yeah, he was doing good at Brighton, but let's be real. Brighton got better when he left. Then he went to Chelsea, and that was a fucking failure.
I think you're missing a big point there, right? He went to Chelsea. Chelsea, who dish out money for anything. I don't know how much money he was on and how much he get paid off, but I'm going to assume he's probably about 15 million.
I'm not denying that he's got a lot of money, right? And he doesn't necessarily need to take whatever job comes up first. I am not disagreeing with that. I'm just disagreeing at like the level of his managerial skills. I think Potter's decent. I don't think he's this great manager. Like,
fair enough, but
I don't think he's better than Ange.
That's what happens though, because he did it at Brighton. But like, he did it at Brighton, right? Then that Roberto De Sergi guy came in and just fucking smoked what he did.
Yeah, so that was my point.
There's no proof, right, that Potter's better than Gerrard. But see, if you look at the media, TalkSport, Goldbridge, that fucking tool, they would have you believe that Gerrard's on the same par as Lampard. Lampard, who's been given... Lampard had a better spell in charge of Chelsea than Potter did. And I'm not talking about this most recent spell because that was fucking horrendous. But Lampard was in charge of Chelsea when they had a transfer embargo, and he actually brought the youth through and did quite well, I think.
Yeah, but Lampard sucks. Anyway, let's get back to the point in hand here. So Ange is away, right? Ange is going. We're just taking it for face value. Ange won't be here. Moyes has been saying he's always said that he wants to finish his career in Scotland. He wants to return to Scotland. He is getting old now. I believe David Moyes is like 65, 66.
Something like that.
So
actually, is he? Yeah, he probably would be, because that would mean he's like, what, 40 odds when he had the Everton job?
Now, he was interested in the Scotland job. Now, he never got that. David Moyes got that. No, Stevie Clark got that, and you know what?
He didn't get it himself. Got
his clone got it. Stevie Clark got it, and thank God for Stevie Clark. I tell you what, see if you're still not on Team Steve Clark, then you just hate Scotland. It's as simple as that.
Steve Clark's the man.
See if you're still not on the Stevie Clark train, then I don't know what to tell you. But I've been on the Stevie Clark train since day one.
Please mind the gap while looking from this train.
Aye, please do that. We know David Moyes wanted the Scotland job. He didn't get it. Would the Celtic job be too good of an opportunity for him to turn down? Now, in terms of a pay cut, in terms of wages, you feel like you would be taking a cut, definitely, to leave West Ham to Celtic. But the fact that he'd be getting to come home, the fact that he'd be getting to go to a club that he's got connections with, a club that he played for, a club that I believe he supports, and he'd be back in his home country, that's what he wants. Plus, I think you could argue that I don't think David Moyes' West Ham job is 100% safe. Now, you mentioned that they're in a final of the Europa Conference League. Yep, they're in that. But I don't think that competition holds much value. Like we said, look, it's not that impressive that they've made the final.
No.
The West Ham, you would have to say West Ham are the favourites for that tournament.
Yeah.
Or at least in the top 2 or 3.
Yeah, easily, yeah.
From the get-go. I think due to the money in the Premier League, West Ham were favourites for that.
Yeah.
I would say that. So, I mean, I wouldn't really consider that a massive thing. Now, he has picked up form a little bit, but at one point it did look like West Ham were in a relegation battle.
No, it did, absolutely.
So yeah, no, I don't think David Moyes has got a secure job at West Ham, so I think that's an off factor that could lead to...
as long as he's happy with his financial situation, he would be stupid not to go to Celtic, right? You're going to a club, right, that's got the golden ticket, that realistically...
Alright, Willy Wonka!
He should be able to come in and deliver. Realistically, Rangers are in a rebuild stage, and I think Rangers have got a decent chance of fighting for the league next year, but realistically, Celtic should win. They should.
What if David Moyes doesn't like Japanese people, though?
That could be a problem.
That could be a problem. Anyway, yeah.
Hopefully he likes winning fucking trophies from a Celtic perspective.
Well,
hopefully I don't. Hopefully he doesn't.
If he's allergic to trophies, then don't go to Celtic because you'll catch something and die. Anyway, point is, like, I think David Moyes will go to West Ham.
Celtic fans, as long as he hates Huns, he'll fit right in at Celtic.
I mean, I don't think David Moyes will go. That's what happens when you make a video for him. I don't think David Moyes will go to West Ham. He's already.
What did you?
I said I think in the end of the day,
you've been blowing too many bubbles.
Forever blowing Bubbles. No, I don't think he'll go to West Ham. He's already at West Ham.
See, for big hard men, like, blowing bubbles isn't fucking...
I know, what the fuck is this, Pride Month? I can understand it if all they did was blow them in June, but they blow them all year long. Fucking blowing. Even blowing's like...
How is Millwall and West Ham considered a feud? So, the West Ham blow the bubbles and Millwall pop them? Fuck off. Anyway, guys.
I'll burst your bubble!
That's it done. That's
You should say burst, pop. Burst was like the perfect...
Aye, but popped made it sound worse. Burst sounds a bit cool, no?
Yeah, well...
Pop made it sound pathetic. Anyway, guys. Well, Davy Moyes burst. Rangers title 56 as we bubble.
Will Davy Moyes be the next Celtic manager, guys? Let us know your thoughts down below. Do you want Davy Moyes to be the next Celtic? And don't be saying, no, I want Ange to stay. Look, that's not the question here. We're going to assume Ange is gone. You know what? I think we could wake up tomorrow. Ange just signed the deal. Or maybe not on Monday morning.
I'd say about Wednesday, Friday it'll probably be through.
I think we could be seeing it as early as...
We've banked quite a lot on it. Hugo's better than Harry Kane.
Okay, we'll find it. But yeah, no, Moyes, plus he goes Celtic, he's got Champions League, he's got trophies, he's got his home country. No, he's got good stuff, isn't he? Like, I mean,
square sausage.
Aye, that's the
That's the ticket, guys. But this ticket's run out. It's invalidated. We're done. Till then, peace.